Hey everyone, before you spend a penny on either of these, watch this comparison because the real value only becomes clear right at the end. Let's go straight into pricing. MediBang Paint is completely free to download and use, which immediately makes it attractive to beginners, hobbyists, and aspiring artists. There are no upfront costs, no subscriptions required to start drawing, and no feature tiers that lock away core functionality. MediBang supports itself through optional ads and cloud-related services, rather than charging users for the software itself. This pricing model lowers the barrier to entry and makes MediBang especially popular among the students and indie creators who want professional-style tools without financial pressure. For comparison, Krita is also free and open source, which means both tools remove costs from the equation entirely. However, MediBang's pricing strategy leans more toward accessibility and cloud convenience, while Krita emphasizes open source independence and community-driven development. From a pricing perspective, neither tool requires payment to unlock essential features, but MediBang monetizes optional extras, while Krita relies on donations and grants. Now let's talk about what MediBang Paint actually offers. MediBang Paint is a digital illustration and comic creation app built specifically for manga artists, illustrators, and webtoon creators. It includes a wide selection of brushes, pens, tones, and screen effects tailored for comic-style artwork. One of its standout features is built-in access to thousands of screen tones, backgrounds, and textures, which saves artists time when creating panels and scenes. Another reason MediBang remains popular is how well it supports fast production cycles. Built-in templates, preset canvas sizes, and ready-to-use assets help artists move from sketch to finished page quickly. This speed is especially valuable for creators publishing regularly, such as webtoon artists or manga creators on deadlines. MediBang prioritizes getting work finished and published, not endless tweaking, which aligns well with creators focused on consistency and output. MediBang also includes tools for panel layout, perspective guides, rulers, and frame creation, making it well suited for sequential art. Artists can create full comic pages inside a single workspace, managing panels, text, and artwork efficiently. Cloud integration allows users to store projects online and sync work across devices, which is especially useful for artists switching between desktop and tablet. Another strength of MediBang is simplicity. The interface is relatively approachable, and presets help users start drawing quickly without extensive setup. MediBang also supports collaboration features and shared assets, which is helpful for small teams working on comic projects. Now for the pros and cons. On the plus side, MediBang Paint is free, lightweight, beginner-friendly, and purpose-built for comics and illustration. It offers excellent value for manga artists and webtoon creators. On the downside, MediBang's painting engine is less customizable than some competitors. Advanced color management is limited, and performance can suffer on very large canvases. Still, for artists focused on illustration and comics without spending money, MediBang Paint is an accessible and practical choice. Now let's move on to Krita, which approaches digital art from a broader and more technical perspective. Krita is a professional-grade, open-source digital painting application designed for illustrators, concept artists, texture artists, and animators. Like MediBang, Krita is completely free to use, with no subscriptions, no ads, and no locked features. Development is funded through donations and community support rather than monetization. Krita offers an advanced brush engine with deep customization. Artists can tweak brush behavior, texture, flow, opacity, and dynamics in detail, allowing highly personalized workflows. This makes Krita especially appealing to painters and concept artists who rely on expressive brushwork. Layer management is powerful, with support for masks, blending modes, groups, and non-destructive workflows. Another strength of Krita is longevity and trust. Because it is open source, artists are not dependent on a single company's pricing decisions or product roadmap. Files remain accessible, tools remain available, and the community continues to improve the software over time. This makes Krita especially appealing to professionals and serious hobbyists who want a stable, future-proof painting environment that grows with their skills rather than pushing monetization or shortcuts. Krita also includes advanced color tools, including HDR support, color spaces, and soft proofing, which are useful for professional work. Animation tools allow frame-by-frame animation directly inside the canvas, making Krita suitable for short animations and animatics. Unlike MediBang, Krita focuses less on comic-specific automation and more on raw artistic control. Now let's talk pros and cons. On the plus side, Krita offers professional level painting tools, deep customization, strong performance, and complete freedom with no cost. It's ideal for artists who want control and flexibility. On the downside, Krita has a steeper learning curve, fewer built-in comic assets, and can feel overwhelming to beginners. Comic creators may need to build workflows manually. In terms of ratings, both MediBang Paint and Krita are well regarded, but Trustpilot data may be limited or inconsistent. These tools are often reviewed on artist forums and creative communities rather than consumer review platforms. Ratings should be treated as general sentiment indicators rather than definitive judgments. Final takeaway, choose MediBang Paint if you want a free, beginner-friendly tool focused on comics and illustration with built-in assets. Choose Krita if you want professional painting power, deep customization, and open source freedom. If this comparison helped, like and subscribe to the channel and click the link below to access the software and choose the art tool that best fits your creative style, skill level, and long-term goals.